I don't believe Jay Prince is a professional anything. He's a CEO of a rap label, so he's a professional entertainer. So he can entertain. He's been in the entertainment business. He ain't been in the street business. I think that's where y'all get it twisted. Y'all think the niggas in the entertainment business are real gangsters. If you know their name in the entertainment world, there's no way they know gangster. Come on, nigga, ain't no gangster is involved with a microphone in entertainment. Why don't mob ties have any RICO charges like every other gang in mafia? Because they're not a real mob. They're really pretending. But the people, we think they're a real mob. We really think Jay Prince is a mob boss. So I posed a question to the people who believe Jay Prince is really a mob boss.
The more ties, you know what I'm saying? You did.
So this ain't to Jay Prince Sr. I got much respect for Sr., but I lost a little respect for Sr. after I read his post on IG, where he was basically acting like he didn't know what was up. And I get it on all natural things. That's your son. So your first reaction is going to protect your son. I get that. But it's over with for your son, man. I mean, even if you never get charged, even if James Prince or Jazz, I don't know how far Jazz was in on this, but obviously Jay Prince Jr. was down with this bullshit that happened to Takeoff. A senseless killing over a dice game, but Takeoff wasn't even in. Obviously, there was an argument with Quavo. Everybody got it online, so I ain't getting off into no. I don't like how your son try to parade around like he a gangster. He ain't no gangster, man. He's not a gangster, man. He was born in the money, and he basically trying to parade around like he was you, man. But basically, he don't smear your name, man. It's over with for that mob tie shit. You ain't gonna get no respect. None of your artists probably ain't gonna never be able to come to Atlanta, period, or probably nowhere else. Honestly, to be honest with you, because it's as far as word on the street, man, it's a lot of people they gunning for you now. So they're gunning for your sons, man. So all I can say, man, is if you claim you for the people and you for black unity, well, it's time to cash in that card now. You know what I mean? Because there's an old saying you used to always say. You say disrespect. You know, flowers always beat you home. So that's about what that gonna happen to your own sons, man. You might have to bury them before they bury you. The flowers gonna beat them home. So you know, you need to handle it the right way, man, to get your face back right. Don't let them smear your name, man. Hide behind that fake gangster shit. Cause don't nobody care about that shit. And don't nobody need to check in when they go to Houston. Don't nobody need to check in when they go anywhere, man. Move how you move, man.
Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing, because I feel like at least part of why people are so fascinated about you is because they see the enormity of Rap-A-Lot and everything that your father accomplished and shit, and people probably are just so fascinated by the idea of growing up in that environment. Mm-hmm. So talk to me a little bit about that.
I mean, we come from the school of hard knocks. Like, something that I value about my family and my upbringing is the respect. Like, that's something that we demanded. It's something that we live and die by. So I can't compare my upbringing to others because I come from a different type of cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like, our structure, our values, our order are different than this new generation of stuff that's going on. We come up under the old law. So, I mean, it's just that.
Right.
Man.
But so as a kid, take me through, like, when did you sort of realize what you had been born into in terms of just being part of something so respected and something that was like so out in front of people's minds and that people like held at with such a revered look? Like, when did you really start to realize the enormity of that?
I mean, it's like when you are accustomed to certain things, you don't pay attention to things or look at things from the perspective that everybody else look at them from. So I knew my family was respected. I knew the values, but it took me to become an adult, a man, to be able to understand it fully. You did, so, man, that's just that, man.
Y'all came to see 6ix9ine, huh? Where you at? Where you at? Y'all came to see 6ix9ine, huh? What the fuck is 6ix9ine at? Make some noise if you want to see 6ix9ine. Never bring your bitch ass out here then. Where he at? I know we here, but he ain't here. Where he at? Okay. Courtesy of the motherfucking ball, man. Yeah, y'all can cut my mic off now. I'm done talking.
Video I seen you doing with Lil Baby the other day on the story.
We had Lil Baby in the trenches, man.
Yeah,
Lil
I
Baby
know.
came to my hood, Fifth Ward. Shout out Lil Jeremy Gas Gang. It was his video shoot. Chances make champions. Yeah, we took Lil Baby to the hood. He was in the middle of the trenches. And it was up. But Lil Baby a good nigga. I fuck with him.
What's your
Fuck with him.
perspective on the hood at this point though? Because you don't got to go there, but you got love for it enough to the point where you still feel the need to stop by and everything.
Man, yeah, without a doubt. You never can forget where you come from. And that's something that my old man instilled in me also. That never forget where you come from. Like every year for my birthday, I have a block party in Fifth Ward, in the middle of Fifth Ward. I don't know if you've seen the footage or not, but it be thousands of people in the middle of my hood. And Drake done been, Meek done been, Ross done been, Chris Brown, Tiger, like the name, Black Youngster, Moneybag, like the name, Lil Kim, it go on and on.
Right.
Everybody come out every year. But I feel like it's important.
Fuck with rap a lot, you know what I'm saying? We from New York City. Got Mob Ties in the building, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Woo!
Mob Ties looking for you. They here. Well, shit, I'm looking for them too. Jay Prince called. Jay Prince want to talk. He told my manager and them they want to sit down and talk. He want to have a sit down. Guess what I said? Man, I don't want to talk to no motherfucking nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna sit down and talk to a nigga for. If Jay Prince want to sit down and talk to me, I'm bringing the FBI and the police. I'm gonna bring the FBI and the police with me if Jay Prince want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to no nigga in the rap business that can't control his stupid ass sons. Talk to them boys of yours, sir. I don't want to talk to now motherfucking nigga. I ain't listen to my daddy, my granddaddy, now another motherfucking nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna listen to a nigga with a rap label. Jay Prince and the rest of you gangster niggas.
Get it to it.
Okay. I'm the kind of nigga you got to hit me in the mouth or kill me. But you can't talk to me. You can't give me no talking to. I ain't no gang banging nigga. I ain't no rapper, Jay Prince. You can't give me no talking to. You got to send one of your goons, hit me in the mouth, or kill me. Other than that, you better shut up, leave me alone, nigga. I got a problem with male authorities. I grew up with just my mama and grandmama. Men can't say shit to me. Send your woman or send your daughter to talk to me, nigga. But you can't say shit to me, nigga. Fuck you. I don't know who you niggas think I am. I shall fear no evil. Jay Prince is evil. Rap a lot is evil. Rap music is evil. Rappers are evil. The average man is evil. Gang members evil. King Von evil. Lil Durk evil. GD's evil. BD's evil. Crips evil. Bloods evil. Vice Lord evil. OG's evil. All of this is evil. All of this is evil. All of this is evil. So I'm speaking against evil. So I shall fear no evil. I shall fear no evil. So I'm very disrespectful to evil. I don't want to sit and talk to evil, Mr. Prince. I think you are evil. I think your sons are weak, spoiled children, nigga, that ain't gangster at all, that's playing gangster. I think your children are ruining your legacy and your name. You was gangster, sir. And you was gangster so they don't have to be gangster, but they want to be gangster. I saw the movie, I'm sorry. I saw the trilogy, Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Godfather 3. So I watched, by way of a movie, what gangsters look like and what a mob looks like. And I'm telling you that the Prince family don't look like no mob family. Jay Prince don't look like Don Corleone. Jay Prince Jr. don't look like Michael Corleone.
The other boy don't look like Sonny. So I'm looking at mob ties. I'm looking at gangsters. I study gangsters, and then I'm looking at rappers and rappers who talking gangster and black people who are acting mobbish and talking like a Don. But then I thought, man, Dons didn't talk. Dons didn't talk. I saw the movie American Gangster. And I noticed as long as Frank Lucas never came out and got the light, he was all right. But as soon as he started getting them white people's attention, I noticed everybody, all the gangsters before us who got the white folks' attention, all the mob bosses who got the white folks' attention, they don't last. They get weak.
Yes, boss. Back in here again once again, dog. Yo, my apologies, bro. Like, my first video that I did for this, it got deleted. File wasn't big enough. I needed more storage, so I had to start this whole thing over. So this was supposed to be out from this morning. So my apologies for that, right? So you see the topic and what it is we talking about. We talking about J. Prince Jr., the whole mob ties. I did a previous video about the Prince family and the extortion in the black community. This one is a little bit more amplified, and I'm very excited for this, right? So some people may know about J. Prince, J. Prince Jr., his whole family, all of that. This is just to go and highlight the fact that there are a lot of spoiled ass rich kids, and there are a lot of kids who play this image of gangster. They're trying to walk in their father's footsteps. My father was a gangster. My father was a drug dealer. My father was the man. My father did this. My father did all type of evil shit. So I'm going to pick up behind it, and I'm going to be that same type of person. Here's the deal you need to understand, right? In life, you have your own choices, but you need to be careful of the choices that you make in life, right? Because whatever it is that you glorify, it can come back on you in different ways. Example, you out here glorifying the street life. Don't be surprised when your kids fall into that, because it's so cool to you to be in the streets. When you look at life, you have to understand that at some point in time, you're gonna have to grow up. You're gonna have to do away with certain things and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them saying when it said, when I was a boy, I did things as a boy. When I was a man, I did things as a man. It's like you got to understand something. When you're doing certain activities, it's not certain shit that you should be glorifying out of it, dog. There are some people who look at the streets as it's everything in the world, and they take up that image and they run with it. Example, look at J. Prince Jr. J. Prince Jr. is a spoiled ass kid who was raised in a rich neighborhood. And remember when I talk about certain people I met in my life, spoiled ass rich kids who want to follow the footstep of their fathers, dog. My father was a drug dealer. My father was the man. My father did this. And they take up and they run with that same image, right? Not saying there's nothing wrong with wanting to emulate your old man. You get what I'm saying? But if your father was out here doing certain things that wasn't the most upstanding way, don't be out here glorifying it, and don't try and worship it like, yo, you know, I'm the man and this, that, and the third. You're spoiled, dog. Kid said, yo, I'm from the hood and this, that, and the third. I remember where I came from. You came from a rich household, dog. This is the thing some people need to understand, right? When your parents have made it out of poverty, right? And made it to a double gated community, made it to a better area, made it to a better settings, made it to where you can go to a private school, made it to where it is that you can do better. So you don't have to be in the streets. You don't have to do that gangster shit. Your parents sacrificed everything for you. You don't have to do that. There are some people who fall into it and do it because they see it's a benefit to it. I.e., when you're a man, I'm a gangster, I get hoes from this. Hoes love gangsters. They love thugs. They love all of that, right? On top of that, when you're a gangster, you're supposedly with it. People fear you, or you have to put on that role of, okay, I'll make you fear me. Because guess what? With fear, people are programmed to believe that that's where respect comes from, when you put fear in somebody. And that's bullshit. I'm telling you this right now, dog. There are some people that their mind is so warped and they're programmed to America and its ways, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Charleston White said the biggest gem in a couple video clips. Dog, when you're in the mob, when you're in a mafia, a gang, all of that shit, you're not a rapper. You're not gonna pick up a microphone. You're not gonna be out here portraying and living and talking about shit that you did out here. Because why? You're going to eventually incriminate yourself. Remember the saying, gangsters move in silence like lasagna. Ain't no real gangster gonna pick up no microphone or go start no record company. You get what I'm saying? This is all entertainment. That's why I'm putting out different clips so people can see the two and split the difference, dog. There are certain people who are being protected by feds, all types of stuff in the music industry. So they do whatever it is that they want, and it seems like, oh man, these guys are untouchable. No, because they have certain people that are protecting them. Look at how Jay Prince Jr. talked about, every year, I go to the 5th Ward and I throw a big block party in the hood and this, that, and the third. You're not from there. Your father's from there, dog. You don't even have to do that. Let me tell you something, bro. If I knew my daddy was rich, my daddy did all of this other extra shit, I could say one thing, yeah, but being programmed a certain other way. Here's the deal, bro. Once you know you made it out of a certain level, you don't have to put on that image of, being real or catering to the hood. Fuck out of here. The hood doesn't really care about you like that, dog. Or I bring Drake to the hood. Meek Mill, they done been through the 5th Ward. Nigga, let me tell you this right now, dog. That's just a location, bro. There is hoods everywhere, dog. Not saying there ain't nothing wrong with going back to where you came from and showing some love. But understand, glorifying the street life is not the way. You can easily look at him and tell he's not about that life. It's just because he's hiding behind his father's name. You get what I'm saying? My father is Jay Prince. You know about my father. That's why, look at what Adam22 said in that interview. He was like, what is it like growing up in a family like that? You never had to go in the streets. You never had to do that stuff. He's sneak dissing you. You act gangster, dog. You're not gangster. Your father was a gangster. And here's the icing on the friggin' cake, right? When you're a parent, and I'm not a parent, so take these words lightly, right? When you're a parent, you have to be very mindful of the shit that you glorify because your kids will emulate that. I stated that already. So if you want to act like a gangster, guess what? Don't be surprised when your kids take up the same behavior and, I want to be a gangster as well. Because they seen, my dad was a gangster. Kids see everything. I'm going to say that again. Kids see everything. Kids see how you act. Kids see what it is that you did with your street ways. My dad was a gangster, so he did this, and I'm going to follow the same footsteps. That's why it's a famous saying that be careful what it is that you teach your kids because your kids can turn around and shame you, dog. Him out here being this gangster, whatever the case may be, you should have been teaching your friggin' kids that, dog, that's what I did when I was younger. I don't have to do that now. People do that to get out of their situation and make it to better life. We're in a better life. We're in a better situation. We don't have to do that no more. You just let your kids roam freely and do whatever. Here's another one, because I'm just going to attack the fuck out of this shit right now, right? If you're in a mob or you're a gangster, why in the fuck is you shooting dice all the friggin' time, dog? This is shit I be talking about, right? We talk about black excellence and we the mob and we are bosses meeting up and link. Fuck out of here. Why is you niggas always shooting dice like this, dog? Like you in the friggin' hood on the friggin' corner, dog. This is the shit that nobody says to these niggas. Nobody ever calls shit out like this. If you want to gamble that bad, my nigga, go to the fucking casino, dog. It's not that hard. 2 people, right? Now we're going to go a little bit deeper into this shit because people like calling these niggas the mob, right? How is it that 2 people died underneath Mob Ty's watch. Remember, you guys are the mob. You guys are safe with the mob. Oh, niggas have to check in with Mob Ties when they come to Houston. So why is it that a jeweler and a big time rapper died underneath your watch? That shows you that you guys aren't really the mob, dog. If you are really the mob offers real protection. This is the shit that I'm trying to talk about. Niggas who do this role of, oh, we're gangsters, you're good in us. Oh, check in with us when you're in the city. Fuck out of here. If you can tell me in the Bible where it says to check in when you go to it, thou shalt check in when once in another city. I ain't seen that shit not in the Genesis, Leviticus, Proverbs, none of that shit, bruh. So you need to understand this. There are certain people that love this power and, oh, let me insert fear into other people because that'll equate to respect for me. Inserting fear in people doesn't necessarily equate to respect, dog. That just shows that you're a pussy, you're weak, and you don't know how to handle power, dog. That's really all that shows, bro. Because anybody who's truly powerful or understand power, a real man, you don't have to insert fear in people for them to respect you, dog. If nobody ever told you that, if you don't remember anything I told you, dog, you don't have to insert fear or extract fear for somebody to respect you, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? This is that black culture fuckery that we live in, and they give it to us like, oh, you have to be a gangster. You have to be with it. You don't have to do none of that shit. That's why I said America program a lot of niggas to feeling like they're gangster. Thinking that they're gangster. You're not a real gangster, dog. You want to see some of the real gangsters? Go outside of America. Go to these islands. Go to some of these places. You'll see what real gangsters are, dog. I'm talking about in Jamaica, they had a gang that they had to call U.S. Marshals in for. You feel me? Jamaican police wasn't even enough for that, dog. That's what you call gang. You feel me? This is not no real organization. That's not no real nothing. They just love the high of extracting fear into their own people and, oh, we're mob ties. This is the problem, dog. If you're a parent, listen closely to me, dog. Remember these things that I say. Kids emulate what it is that they see. So when you out here wanting to be gangster, wanting to be tough, and your kids go out here and replicate the same fuckery that you do, don't be surprised when the embarrassment comes in hot for your ass, dog. Because that's something you should have taught your kids ASAP, dog. With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. Check this out, dog. I don't hate nobody, and that's facts, nigga. I just don't like that people who are adults still act like friggin' children and do the same shit, knowing that there's somebody out there, some little kid watching, dog. And then when feds and RICO and all of that shit come in, that's when niggas want to behave themselves like it's the first day of friggin' school. Stop playing, dog. Act like you have common sense and know what the hell it is that you're doing. That being said, it's 440 for the world. Peace.